week's sim racing news roundup, and I'm going to kick off with Gran Turismo 7, and first of all I'm just going to link you to a handy resource over at GT Planet, which basically is where they're compiling all of the information, car lists, track lists, etc. For GT7, and you may find it useful. Included in there will be links to 2 new videos that have dropped over the course of this week. The first one is called Collector, which just looks at the car collecting aspect of Gran Turismo 7. And the second is called Racer, which, well, you figure that one out. I think you might be able to tell what that one's about. So, yeah, information is coming through thick and fast for Gran Turismo 7. We've then had an update land for Off-Road Mania, which is a fun little kind of like rock crawling title in the kind of same vein and look and feel as Art of Rally, but very different to Art of Rally. I reviewed it a little while ago, and it's got a new car, so new bonus car has been added to that, and it's currently on sale very, very, very cheap over on Steam if you are interested in it. We then move on to the big news and the big release of the week, which is NASCAR 21 Ignition. Now, it is safe to say that I can't recall a time when a game was released as broken as NASCAR 21 Ignition is. I mean, all the signs were there. The preview builds that went out over the last couple of weeks and were being reviewed and looked at by various influencers and YouTubers have shown it to be utterly broken. A lot of people were putting high hopes on a day one patch. We've since had an early access day one pass on the 26th of October, and then another day one patch on the 28th/29th, depending on which platform you're on. These have mildly improved things, but it is still hideously broken. It's almost undrivable. Very, very, very little wheel support. No wheel support, any button mapping on them, unless it's completely random, so don't rely on it. You cannot map buttons, whether you're on controller or wheel. You can't set your wheel up. There are no options for a whole load of things. It doesn't include stage racing. It looks awful. It sounds okay. It drives terribly. I have finally, with the last update, managed to get some force feedback, but that's completely random as to when I do and don't get it. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, and when it's there, you can't adjust it in any way, shape or form, and it's horrible. It's got so much centre spring weight on it, it's utterly ridiculous, to the degree that it absolutely drowns out any nuance behind it. So they have updated it, but yeah, my review I will leave down below, but in short, don't buy it. Do not give people like this your money. Just to give you an example of how bad it is, a certain little website called Traction has reviewed it. That's Traxion. Traction. Get it? See? Clever, isn't it? No, not really. They've reviewed it, and the headline is "Shows promise but feels unfinished," which is an understatement. Now, what's so interesting about that is Traction's owned by Motorsport Games. Yes, that's right. Even the website owned by the developers and publishers have to admit some of the failings, and I'll leave that down below. They don't, however, during the body text of their review say at all that they are owned by Motorsport Games. You have to look right the way down the bottom of the website to see that in the very, very, very footer, so that's fun. So not what you'd expect, but yeah, steer absolutely 100% clear of that. We've then got Assetto Corsa Competizione news that we are going to be getting a new version of the Huracan ST that will be playable, Evo 2 version, I think. It's going to be at an event in Misano and will then be released to the public later on. I don't know exactly when, but Assetto Corsa Competizione did get an update without any patch notes this week, so I suspect it might be related to that. And then finally, a pure rock crawling again. good little Steam-only early access title has had an update, a sizable one with a lot of improvements to the physics engine and also providing wheel support for it. So that's a good little one. I think that might be on sale at the present moment as well, so another title well worth picking up or having a look at. And then finally to what you've been watching, a break from the Assetto Corsa stuff this week, but still a mod. In this case, this is the 2019 Jaguar XE-SV Project 8, which is a mod for Automobilista 2. Yeah, a lot of people aren't aware you can mod Automobilista 2. I will leave you a link down below to the website where you can pick this up, as well as get full instructions on how to mod AMS2. Only cars at the present moment. You can't mod tracks in there, but it's got a good and eclectic mix of tracks in there. In this case, this is just the Donington Park out the box from AMS2. But there we go. That's this week's weekly news roundup. Hopefully you found it useful. If you have, please do hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more content like this, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when new content gets uploaded. Thanks very much. Take care.